Welcome to our channel. U.S. Open 2024 tennis fans demand Nick Kyrgios' ouster from ESPN over his disappointing tweet on Jannik Sinner's girlfriend Anna Kalinskaya. Even retired from professional tennis, Nick Kyrgios' sharp tongue and provocative comments keep him at the center of attention. Earlier, Kyrgios was in the news due to his take on Jannik Sinner's doping scandal. In recent days, it's Sinner's girlfriend, Anna Kalinskaya, who has been on the receiving end of Kyrgios' words. And tennis fans couldn't keep calm as they are disappointed by the latest news. The possibility of Kyrgios holding the mic for the U.S. Open Finals featuring Sinner and Fritz for ESPN. On Saturday, Kyrgios responded to a photo of himself and Kalinskaya, who's currently dating Sinner, at a 2020 Lakers game, with a cryptic two-word comment second serve. However, it is unclear on what front were the words used by the Aussie tennis star. But things blew out of proportion when tennis fans considered it an offensive jibe at Sinner's girlfriend. Though the water seemed to have flowed under the bridge out the tweet, the fire was reignited when ESPN let Christopher Eubanks take the weekend off during the U.S. Open men's final, as claimed by a fan. This increased the possibility of Nick Kyrgios holding the mic for the sports broadcaster. Consequently, tennis fans demanded a boycott of ESPN if Kyrgios took center stage in commentating on the match. They tweeted the following on Tennis fans roars against ESPN's commentating choice in Nick Kyrgios for the finals featuring Taylor Fritz. 2 words on a picture turned the tide against Nick Kyrgios. However, he is not the only commentator facing the heat from tennis fans. Even Chris Evert bore the burn of her words, which tennis fans thought were not appropriate, and demanded her ouster from the commentating box. And now, the Kyrgios words' repercussions include, "We can do one thing, don't watch the match on ESPN, period," said one tennis fan. There are other broadcasters, too, who are ensuring a seamless coverage of the finals. And this tennis fan agreed to not watch on ESPN, but rather pick Sky coverage. He said, neither. Watch Courier and Henman, 2 gentlemen, on Sky coverage. Hence, helping others find an alternative if they support the cause. Moreover, what baffled many tennis fans is the fact that Eubanks was given a weekend off on one of the most important occasions in the tennis circuit. The fact that let Chris Eubanks have the weekend off, while airing Nick Kyrgios for this women's final, says a lot about ESPN. "It's a disappointed fan," commented. Moreover, this is not the first controversy that ESPN has found itself in. At the beginning of the U.S. Open, many tennis fans were deprived of the tennis as Frances Tiafoe took Alexei Popyrin in R16. Why? Due to the breakdown of the contract between ESPN, Disney, and now, another disheartening thing in the form of Nick Kyrgios taking the mic for some fans. As they said, exactly. How anyone chooses Nick over Chris Eubanks in this situation is baffling. Additionally, Nick's post was childish, misogynist, disrespectful, and in poor taste. ESPN are either clueless or just plain incompetent. Couldn't stand Nick? Chris needs to be there next year, said another fan, as they support Chris Eubanks over Nick Kyrgios. However, it is yet to be seen whether Nick Kyrgios is finalized for the commentating role for the finals or not. But tennis fans have already rallied against the Aussie tennis star. Like our content. Follow us for more. Thanks you for watching. Stay connected with us for more videos.